Michael Douglas is trending. This is a retired American actor and producer with a 50-year career in film and television. He's got a new memoir that's untitled that's going to be, I guess, released soon. So if it's a memoir, is that like a book or like a movie? Is a memoir a book or a movie? It's primarily a nonfiction book. Okay, so that's that's what we're going with here. This guy's got a lot of accolades, I guess you could say, a lot of awards, including 5 Golden Globes, a Primetime Emmy. He first won Best Picture for producing One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's probably a good. It's probably a good film right there. I've heard of that one. Later on, he got Best Actor for his portrayal of Golden Gecko in Wall Street. So again, a lot of these movies probably have a lot of truths to them. I just found out, and I also just found out he's married to Catherine Zeta-Jones. I didn't really see a video about this new memoir. I'll just kind of play this. There's some music right here. Man, he looks that almost looked like AI. But look at I notice here that Catherine Zeta-Jones, his wife, has the same birthday as him. And Douglas equals 25 in the language, okay? So this is also other famous birthdays as well, which we'll get into. He's 81, by the way, and she's 56, okay? But they have the same September 25th birthday. And he's also the son of Kirk Douglas. We'll get into that in a bit as well. He's no longer with us, but actor, director, producer. So Catherine Zeta-Jones has the same birthday as her husband, Michael Douglas. I just found that out before I hit record. It looks like my neighbor is about to fire up the motorcycle as well. So if if you hear a noise or something. But so they probably don't tell us a lot. Hey, they got the same birthday. They probably don't do that, right? Because these couples are scripted couples. Okay, so they're together based on a code. It doesn't mean every celebrity couple has the same birthday or within a few days. But that's what makes this fun, tracking down the connections, right? But when they have the same birthday, that makes it easy. Now, check this out. The 81-year-old actor has been on screen and in the news for decades. Look at this. The son of Hollywood giant Kirk Douglas, he broke through in the 70s in the hit TV series The Streets of San Francisco. San Francisco, like the 49ers, they play their home games. Well, the Super Bowl was where the 49ers play their home games. Okay? We just had the Super Bowl, right? San Francisco's another S as well that I forgot. Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco, Super Bowl. But I think it's in Santa Clara. I still haven't clarified how the connection between Santa Clara and San Francisco. But anyways, Levi Stadium is where the San Francisco 49ers play their home games. That's where the Super Bowl just was. And now we've had Seattle connections. Look at my recent decodes. We've had Patriot connections with other stories. Now we get another trending story, and now it connects with San Francisco. Not a lot of people are going to catch that. I don't go and analyze the article. I just kind of scroll down and I know that San Francisco is big right now. So, the streets of San Francisco, and as I mentioned, the connection with this recent Super Bowl. He was even in a movie right here called The Game. He's in this movie called The Game. And if you notice, he's in these other movies that connect to Valentine's Day, which is in a few days. Valentine's Day, 6 days after the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 60. And look at these movies. And so you get a story, and all the words recycle. Okay? And then it pumps out another story based on the language. Do you get it? Look, Fatal Attraction, kind of like love, kind of like Valentine's Day, couples, romance. This movie, Romancing the Stone, Basic Instinct, The Game. You got the Super Bowl, you got Valentine's Day, you got Michael Douglas movies. So it's just all recycled. Even Falling Down on the fly, real quick. Didn't J. Cole just drop an album uh called like The Fall Off or something like that? So there's gonna be connections everywhere here. Wall Street, maybe a Trump connection, but The Game and Valentine's Day, Super Bowl 60, and then Valentine's Day. Come on, right? It's not a coincidence that his death anniversary was 3 days before Super Bowl 60. 9 days before Valentine's Day. So he's trending days after his dad's death date anniversary, the 6th. Remember, Valentine's Day, 6 days after Super Bowl 60. Now look at the article, February 11th, 6 days after his dad's death, 6-year death anniversary. What are the odds? His dad died 2-5, Kirk Douglas, when Michael Douglas, his son, and Catherine Zeta-Jones, his wife, they're both born on the 25th. Dad dies 2-5. Douglas equals 25 in the language. I told you this is all with the language, okay? His dad, Kirk Douglas, was in this movie called The Vikings when football player Kirk Cousins at one time was a member of the Minnesota Vikings. Okay? Right? Football, NFL, Super Bowl connection, remember? The language, Michael Douglas. Don't forget, Streets of San Francisco. He broke through with that show. That's where the Super Bowl was. Don't forget. All of the Seahawks Patriots energy. He's in a movie called The Game. This is synced up with his dad's death. Michael Douglas, the same birthday as his wife. Come on, right? Now his dad's name is Kirk in a movie, The Vikings. Look at, he was in that movie with the guy, his last name is Curtis. Kurt, like Kirk. You see that? But Kirk Cousins, again, was a quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings. Michael Douglas's dad's name is Kirk. This Vikings connection with that movie. Minnesota, very trendy right now. Okay, a lot of political stuff going on with Minnesota, protests, well documented. I said it's connected by the language in these names. Charlie Kirk was, they say, taken off the world stage, right? We saw the scene play out. That was in the 9th month. Look, 2025. Remember, Douglas equals 25. Michael and Catherine, both born on the 25th. Kirk Douglas, the dad, dies on 2/5, February 5. Okay. Kirk Douglas was born on the 9th. Charlie Kirk taken out in the 9th month. Not only that, Michael Douglas announces new memoir for October release. Charlie Kirk's birthday in October. Notice how Charlie Kirk's born on the 14th. You see that? NFL equals 14. Okay? I'm not done with this because Michael Kirk Douglas, he's got his dad's first name as his middle name, okay? Look, the language 109 in reverse reduction. It's always going to be 109 in reverse reduction. I'm not saying what if. That's a fact. Not everybody can see it. I can. Michael Kirk Douglas 109. That's that Charlie Kirk elimination date 109, the 10th day of the 9th month. Don't forget shooting equals 109 in the language. Okay? Look at the fake world. Right? Michael Douglas and his wife share a birthday with Scottie Pippen. Michael Douglas, like Michael Jordan, who's connected to Scottie Pippen. Come on, man. Right? Come on, man. What do you think about that? Even Michael Douglas is born in 44. That's the elimination date of MLK Jr. A lot of people say Charlie Kirk was the white MLK Jr. Remember, shooting equals 44 as well. MLK Jr., yeah, eliminated 4/4. A lot of 44s, kill equals 44. So T.I. also has this birthday. Is it Will Smith as well? T.I., Will Smith, Scottie Pippen. There's probably a lot of connections there, okay? Michael Jordan made his debut in the NBA for the Bulls in October. But you get this Michael connection. The new memoir releases in October. Did I forget? Yeah, I said that. October 6th. That's Bronny James' birthday. Obviously, Bronny James, the son of LeBron James, who connects to Michael Jordan. Okay? James versus Jordan. Don't forget Michael Jordan's dad's name is James Jordan. Middle name Raymond, when LeBron's middle name is Raymond. Fake world. This is also the Trevor Lawrence birthday. Again, that's another football connection with, we're talking about the Super Bowl. We're talking about Kirk Cousins. Trevor Lawrence has the 106 birthday. 106 just hit with the Eddie Bauer decode I did. Again, all of these stories, it's all algorithm. It's the language. Eddie Bauer, retail operator of outdoor sportswear. Sports like the Super Bowl, sports like football, sports like, Michael Jordan, LeBron. You see all of this connecting, right? Eddie Bauer, Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Chapter 11 bankruptcy equals 106. That's the following. We're on the following story, and the 106 hits again. The memoir of Michael Douglas. We're guessing it's a book. Whatever. Scheduled to release 11 days after his birthday, like Chapter 11. Oh. Flip that 6 in the 106, you get 109. Remember, Michael Kirk Douglas 109, right? Connecting to the 9 with his dad and his birthday. His dad, born in 1916. Flip that 6 again, you get 1 and 9 connected to Charlie Kirk again. Damn. Charlie Kirk, I mean, so that memoir for Michael Douglas set to release 8 days before Charlie Kirk's birthday. Kirk Cousins with that 8 on the jersey. You see how all this stuff synchronizes, okay? Nobody's like writing this out. It's an algorithm with the computer, and the characters are just playing the role, okay? Yes, and Douglas equals 79, and his upcoming, or excuse me, his last birthday 79 numerology, and his last birthday left 97 days in the year, okay? We are we are the fake world. If anybody else wants to dissect it a little bit more, feel free. There's probably something. Douglas has 110, which is like 11. See that? With this 11 connection right here. Fake world. If you have anything to add, they're calling it a raw memoir for October release. If there's anything else to add, do it. Again, there might be something right here that I'm missing right in front of my face. There's that Tupac death date with the 139 as well. Maybe like Minnesota with the Twin Cities. Michael equals 138, okay? So this article hits from his last birthday to this article, in between the two dates is 138 days, and Michael equals 138, okay? So anything else to add, drop it in the comments. Michael Douglas announces raw memoir for October release. Amazing. Until next time.